You clones make terrible Jedi.
We would be honored if you would join us.
In Revenge of the Sith, there's an insanely rare scene that no one got to really see. In the DVD case, we could find this promo image, and I remember seeing it. However, I was always confused because we never saw clones wear anything but their armor. Years later, when they released the entire Star Wars saga on Blu-ray, the first extra features disc features the scene. It's a scene that I'll show in full at the end of my explanation for this video. It involves Obi-Wan and Yoda being stopped by clones dressed in Jedi robes during Order 66. However, they never finished it, so the editing and graphics are very basic around the actors. We can find it in the film's novelization, so there is a bit of canon to this if we go back in time. It's something I really wish they would have put in the film, and actually finished editing out because it really adds such evil and malevolence regarding the clones' programming for total Jedi annihilation. It shows that these aren't just soldiers, they're genetically engineered beings both in intellect and battlefield dominance. Decoy Squad 5, they were called, a group of 8 clones that parted from the 501st Legion. These were the clones who were loyal to Anakin and literally the most elite troopers to ever come out of the Kaminoan lab. Led by a general, Decoy Squadron 5 removed their clone trooper battle armor and donned the robes of the slaughtered Jedi's bodies that they had slain in the temple with Anakin. This was just one of the many decoy squads ordered to dress in Jedi robes to not seem as a threat from afar by innocent Jedi returning to the temple at the sound of the distress signal. Now, I want you all to wrap your heads around this. This is actually really interesting, and it will change the way you look at Obi-Wan. So in the novel, Obi-Wan approaches the squadron holding Yoda as a little Jedi baby in his arms, as he walks with a hunchback and literally drools from his lips, as written in the novel, telling the clones to not fire, that he's on their side and has brought them a baby Jedi to kill. He speaks in a very harsh Coruscanti accent, which you can see for yourself how it's all spelled. I'm not even going to try to bother voicing this or acting it out because I tried a couple times and laughed at myself at how bad it was. It's quite the accent, wouldn't you say? And to have been able to see Ewan McGregor, who played Obi-Wan, do this accent while drooling and showing a Jedi baby Yoda in his arms would have shown a different side to Obi-Wan altogether. I'm not too sure how I feel about it, but I think it would be pretty interesting nonetheless. Here's a part from the novel that I will read. As the clone looks down at Obi-Wan, he rudely says, "Anyone could grab some deformed kid and claim it's anything they want. How do you know it's a Jedi?" And that's when Yoda jumps from Obi-Wan's arms and puts his green lightsaber to the imposter's neck. I think the whole scene in general would have been really cool to see, and we'd all be still talking about it to this day had it been properly completed. Anyways, without further explanation, here's the deleted scene that you all want to see.
Master Yoda, thank goodness you're safe. We've recaptured the temple, but we expect another clone attack at any moment.
Quickly then.
You clones make terrible Jedi.
So what do you think? Are you upset Lucasfilm never completed it? Do you feel it would have made Obi-Wan too comical if we went with the novelization version? Or would it have made his character dynamic, all the more cool, with Yoda playing the part of the baby? Let me know what you think, and if you enjoyed it, you know, you're feeling generous, hit that like button for me. Thanks so much for watching, my fellow Jedi and Sith friends. I really appreciate you guys taking the time out to watch the videos. I'll meet you all back here tomorrow in the next episode of Star Wars Theory. But until then, remember,
The Force will be with you always.